Yo, this is your girl Luck, and if you're not keeping it real, you're not keeping it a buck. Let's go. Hey, welcome to Only Way Out Presents Keeping It a Buck with Luck. Today, I am sitting here with one of the most laid-back individuals that I probably ever met, DTB. What's up, DTB?
What's up?
You ain't gonna give me no energy, right? I can't get it.
Yeah, nah, I'm gonna give you energy.
So, we got to start out with the generic questions, of course. I know what DTB means now, but for those who don't know, what does those initials stand for?
Don't trust bitches.
All right. So, I got to ask you, like, what happened, bro? Like, why? Why don't we trust the bitches?
Nah, honestly, I seen some crazy shit. Like, it really wasn't even with me. Like, I seen it with, like, other people. I seen girls line people up for death. Like, I seen them do...
Oh, that's crazy.
Crazy things like that. So when I say, like, bitches, I don't really mean, like, females. Just females. I mean, like, hood rat bitches that's into nigga things. Like
scandalous
things. Yeah,
type stuff.
Things you're not supposed to be in.
Besides DTB, like, before you picked that name, did you have any other, like, rap names?
No.
You had nothing?
No.
So what made you just ultimately go with that? Like, how did you even come up with that?
Because it's not like my rap name. That's like my name outside.
Oh, that's what, like, everybody call you?
Yeah.
Like, who gave it to you? Did somebody give you that name?
I think it was, like, it was like a saying back in the day. We used to say it, like, it was, like, probably before a Boogie and all that shit. It was, like, 2012. Everybody was saying it. We used to say it. We used to get on shirts and shit. So I made it my Facebook name, like, Shoney DTB.
Okay.
So everybody was calling me, like, Shoney DTB.
And it just stuck from there?
Like, when I started rapping, they was just, like, a name. I was just, like, DTB.
Okay.
My name really stuck with me then, though, too, when I started really rapping. They just started running with DTB because it was Shoney DTB.
Okay. So what made you even ultimately start rapping? And then when did you start rapping?
2017. Yeah, it was 2017, the end of 2017.
Oh, so you still a baby in this thing?
Yeah, kinda.
Essentially, yeah. What made you start rapping?
I really ain't want to rap. My pops wanted me to rap, really. Like, I wanted my friends to rap. Like, they was already rapping.
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted them to, like, blow so I could be with them, feel me? Like,
what you trying to just be there? What you trying to be the manager? What you got going on?
I just want to be with them. I know if they rich, I'm rich.
Oh, all right. So, where are you from?
I'm from Troy.
Oh, rep that. Troy, New York. Troy, New York, for those of you who don't know. So, like, in Troy, like, who is some of the artists out in Troy, like, that you fool with?
Like, that I'm cool with, or the artist, period?
Like, artist-wise.
Like, that I'm cool with, or just period?
Period.
Oh. Let me say the artists I know about. Selly, Suave, Turn Up, Rax, Rowdy.
Okay, so y'all got some people out there then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't gotta say Cash really, because Cash told me he don't want to be a rapper. So Moolah, Woo, Loso.
Dang.
That's
a lot.
Tay Guns. It's Stacks. Damn, Magic.
You don't gotta name everybody. Y'all know who y'all are. I'm just trying, some people out there. So you have a album coming out, Better. Mm-hmm. Well, the album is out.
It's really called DTB Better.
DTB Better. Okay. Yeah. So why, and it dropped on your birthday.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. So why did you name it Better?
Because I'm better than everybody, I feel like.
What makes you better than everybody?
I feel like they just can't do what I could do.
Now, like, that you are, like, in this rap thing, do you feel like you have developed a love for it?
Oh, yeah. Like, at first, I ain't really care about it too much. Like, but now it's, like, my life.
Okay. All right. So, and out of that life, you feel like you developed into somebody better.
Yeah.
Than everybody out there. So, speaking of your album, we're going to get into your first track that we're going to play. Mm-hmm. I'm going to listen to it. I never heard it before.
Yeah.
It's called On My List.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a reaction to, like, the music, how I feel about it. Mm-hmm. Don't, like, try to slap me if I don't like it.
Tell me.
You good with criticism if I got an issue, whatever, we good on that?
Oh yeah, no, I'm good. I need to hear that.
All right, cool. So we're gonna kick it to On My List. DTB On My List.
Yeah. Everything me up the top now. I ain't even tryna write now. Summer shit been going on now. I been smoking on these bunches, popping all these perks now. Before you jump up in that water, better know who you with. Same nigga I was rolling with and turned to a snitch. I miss my brothers, I love them, but I could never forget all the times them niggas put us through. That shit on my list. Man, that shit on my list. I gotta hit it and quit. I was all in my feelings, now I'm dismissing this bitch. When I jump in the stew, my feelings just all in the mix. Put my pain in the cup and I just now started to sip. I be starting to sip, pouring up so I don't feel no more. Niggas on my side, but they ain't really tryna kill no more. Rest in peace to Puerto Rican Easy, I'ma drill for y'all. Don't forget the guys, it's time to slide, hop out and kill them all. All this shit I'm going through just make me fucking think of y'all. I can't even fathom all this shit that they been doing, y'all. Just know if I catch one, I'ma send them up the holy, y'all. Y'all can have a ball with them and promise y'all gon' ball with them. I know that y'all like that, they know that y'all like that. Streets ain't really like that, I be thinking life cap. Free Ace Boogie out the cage, they keep sending them right back. I can hear the pain up in his voice before that phone tap. Before you jump up in that water, better know who you with. Same nigga I was rolling with and turned to a snitch. I miss my brothers, I love them, but I could never forget all the times them niggas put us through. That shit on my list. Man, that shit on my list. I gotta hit it and quit. I was all in my feelings, now I'm dismissing this bitch. When I jump in the stew, my feelings just all in the mix. Put my pain in the cup and I just now started to sip. And Meezy called my phone and told me that Corona in the jail. I'm just thinking to myself like, damn, that shit is really hell. He been sitting in the case since 16, turning up since 12. Man, I really miss my brother and I wish they gave him bail. All my niggas in that cell, free stacks, lab a lot of them. It ain't hard to tell when shit get real, my niggas slide for them. It ain't hard to tell when shit get real, your niggas hide from them. It ain't hard to tell when shit get real, y'all ain't gon' die for them. Back to back in Audis, me and Moolah over 20. 210s ain't moving funny, cash and foreigns moving dusty. And I swear I miss them times when we was wearing trues and rugbies. If a nigga try to touch me, 250s, that's 100. Before you jump up in that water, better know who you with. Same nigga I was rolling with and turned to a snitch. I miss my brothers, I love them, but I could never forget all the times them niggas put us through. That shit on my list. Man, that shit on my list. I gotta hit it and quit. I was all in my feelings, now I'm dismissing this bitch. When I jump in the stew, my feelings just all in the mix. Put my pain in the cup and I just now started to sip. Before you jump up in that water, better know who you with. Same nigga I was rolling with and turned to a snitch. I miss my brothers, I love them, but I could never forget all the times them niggas put us through. That shit on my list. Man, that shit on my list. I gotta hit it and quit. I was all in my feelings, now I'm dismissing this bitch. When I jump in the stew, my feelings just all in the mix. Put my pain in the cup and I just now started to spit.
Hey, that was DTB On My List. I actually really like that. That was like, it fit your personality too, like super laid back.
Yeah.
I want to know, like, how did you come up with the concept for that song? Like, what was? Did you write that?
The
like,
beat? Nah, I ain't write nothing on this tape.
Oh, so what you freestyle? You punch in when you go in?
Hey, everything punching.
Okay. And what was your feeling? Like, you heard the beat and it's...
Yeah, like when usually I listen to the beat. Sometimes, like the first couple sounds of like the beginning of the beat, like the first 10 seconds, I could just go in there and I'ma know like how I'm coming on there. Or sometimes I gotta listen to the beat and then just go in the studio and then find the flow.
Okay. Does the beat like give you your feeling?
Yeah.
Essentially. So in the song, and also in your promo for Better, you talked about Carter.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes me curious, like, who was or is Carter? Because I believe it's gonna be who was Carter, right?
Yeah.
And who was Carter to you, and what happened to Carter?
Yeah. Carter was my friend, like more like my brother.
Okay.
Like I knew him since I was probably like 11 years old. I want to say probably like before that, probably like 9 years old.
Okay.
So yeah, he died in 2015. He got shot one time in his back.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you feel like you do some of this, like, because in the promo you was like, you talked about where you were in the promo, like, and how he rapped too, right?
Yeah, he was rapping.
And do you feel like you kind of, in a way, do some of this in memory of him or with him on your mind?
Yeah, hell yeah. I feel like, honestly, I be feeling like, I be like, some of this shit be coming out because of him. Like, because a lot of his shit he was doing like different shit. Like, he would play with his voice.
Okay.
You know? So, like, some of that shit, I be doing that. But I always bring him up in my songs because he was doing that shit before. So I know, like, if he was still alive, he'd be right here at this interview. He'd be right here in the studio. Yeah.
All right. Well, rest in peace to Carter. So we're going to talk about some collabs on Better, right?
Yeah.
So who are some of the collabs that you have on the album Better?
I got Bamo.
Okay.
Moolah. And Stunna. I was supposed to have Apollo Ray on there, but his vocals came back too late. Honestly.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah, so, I got Stunna, Bamo, and Moolah on there.
Okay. So speaking of Stunna, we're going to roll into, it's called Spin Again, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to listen to Spin Again. And same thing, I'm going to listen to it for the first time and see what we got.
What they got going, Joy? I'm in the back of the big ass stick. First when I see then he gotta get hit. Pass me a ball, you don't get you assist. And I'm checking you off if you making that list. 30 shot, I make his block through a spin. Picking them off, he ain't slide for his mans. Picking them off, he ain't slide for his mans. And I spin it again and I spin it again. Spinning again, I'm spinning again. I don't see him outside and I'm shoot at his mans. Hit with that Glock, made his ass do a dance. Beefing with me, you ain't got you a chance. I'm from the 6th and the 5th for they blam. He started running right after a jam. Standing right over and dumping again. I standing right over and dump him again. I'm on the block chopping hard, making bands. Checking my brothers, ain't doing no friends. Stay in the jungle when niggas ain't playing. He stealing from me, I'ma cut off his hands. Addicted to whack, I've been sipping again. Pop me a perk and it might be a 10. Stand on that block with the Glock in my hand. If I catch me an op, let it rock till it jam. Free baby bro out the camp for that man. I'ma pick up my phone every chance that I get. Fuck all the odds cause we still on the 6. Trapping and shooting, free minutes and sticks. I got some shooters that really don't miss. If you mention my name, I'ma send me a blitz. Straight from the 5th to the 10th, we got hits. If you coming to Troy, better have you a grip. I'm in the back of the big ass stick. First when I see then he gotta get hit. Pass me a ball, you don't get you assist. And I'm checking you off if you making that list. 30 shot, I make his block through a spin. Picking them off, he ain't slide for his mans. Picking them off, he ain't slide for his mans. And I spin it again and I spin it again. Spinning again, I'm spinning again. I don't see him outside and I'm shoot at his mans. Hit with that Glock, made his ass do a dance. Beefing with me, you ain't got you a chance. I'm from the 6th and the 5th for they blam. He started running right after a jam. Standing right over and dumping again. I standing right over and
4 times, I up it and empty the clip. If we missed it, we coming again. Talk this 2-tone Glock with a switch. Let that fuck nigga hide and we bustin' his man. You smutting out, then I'm smutting a friend. We was out there all night trying to catch us. A nigga get killed for doing that plan. Let a nigga try me, it won't go as he planned. Ay, I bet I get a op nigga right out of here. What you think I'ma do with these bands? Welcome to the one way, this shit'll go one way. Over here we don't lose on our end. Tech, hold up that K with 2 hands. I kill my own kin if they play with my ends. And we up on the score over here. If you ain't ever get beef with us, you won't have a chance. The bitch look at my diamonds and glanced. In the mall with the Glock in my pants. Killer op, get to doing my dance. For my bro, I go lie on the stand. We come beat down your block like a band. Stunning hot like the sizzling pan. We get the drop, go and pick up your mans. We got the bitty hot, go get the fan. We spinning again and again.
I'm in the back of the big ass stick. First when I see then he gotta get hit. Pass me a ball, you don't get you assist. And I'm checking you off if you making that list. 30 shot, I make his block through a spin. Picking them off, he ain't slide for his mans. Picking them off, he ain't slide for his mans. And I spin it again and I spin it again. Spinning again, I'm spinning again. I don't see him outside and I'm shoot at his mans. Hit with that Glock, made his ass do a dance. Beefing with me, you ain't got you a chance. I'm from the 6th and the 5th for they blam. He started running right after a jam. Standing right over and dumping again. I standing right over and dump him again. And I'm dead ass. Come to Troy, better have your fucking grip, nigga. Welcome to fucking Troy Rack, nigga. Y'all know what the fuck is going on, man.
That was DTB and Stunna for Vegas. spinning again. I like that because that was different from the last track. So you was a little more. So I see what you're talking about, like switching the flow a little bit. It was a little more hype.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling that. I like stuff I like hype music though. So how did you link up with Stunna for Vegas for the collab?
My engineer, my pops, actually got that. Feel me, man? Magic. My pops, man, they got that up in. He was in there doing the interview. Yeah, okay. I just got the feature with him, basically in a video.
How was the vibes like in the studio with you and him? Did it feel like organic? Like,
oh no, yeah, he was fucking with my sound. He was fucking with a couple of my songs, so I locked in with him and shit. So yeah, we locked in right now.
What, y'all literally like just did everything in like a day or two, like video, song?
Yeah, like he was here for the weekend, so that was like 2 days.
Oh, okay. And was there a concept behind the video, or was it just like, let's just shoot something, like let's just go?
Yeah, he was like, fuck it, let's just shoot it while we here.
Okay. So there's a lot of, because he's a young artist, you're a young artist. There's a lot of young artists. So if you could work with anybody, any young artist right now, who would you work with?
NBA.
Okay. I love NBA Youngboy. So why NBA Youngboy though?
Oh, that's my favorite young rapper.
Okay. But a lot of these young rappers, I feel they've been getting in a lot of trouble. And he's one of them, right? So my question with that is, do you feel that a lot of like young artists have to live up to the things that they rap about?
I feel like you shouldn't rap that shit if you don't see that shit or you ain't going through it. Really, so yeah, if you just like getting yourself into that, you a dummy. You feel me? But if some shit really just happens, like it just happened when you in that life already, like you can't really do nothing about it.
Yeah, no, I get it. Like, but like if you trying to make it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You trying to make it, like at a point you gotta try to stay out of trouble. Or get away from it.
I'm saying like you really a dummy if you rich, like you're a rich rapper and you like in the hood every day, like doing violent shit.
Yeah, that's silly.
Yeah, like that's stupid. But like if you getting caught up with a gun or something somewhere, I don't like shit like that happens because anything could happen to you while you outside. So I don't.
Do you think like, I mean, I don't know. I don't run around with guns. I'm not a rapper, whatever. But do you think like it would be smarter to have somebody in your crew that's like registered? I feel like there's a way to move.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like you have bodyguard or somebody in your crew that holds it down. Like, so you as an artist, not you per se, but an artist, you don't have to worry about taking them type of penitentiary chances. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm saying, yeah, you should have somebody on the side of you, yeah, with the pole. But sometimes it's like, what if you gotta get up with your kids or something like that? You don't always want to be with everybody sometimes, so.
That's true. That's
your bodyguard.
That's true. I understand that. And I guess like, I just don't, for me, I just don't understand like why everything has turned like so violent at this point. But I guess it's the life, it's things going on like that I can't personally understand, but I don't know. I just want y'all to be safe out there. That's the big thing. And I know probably a lot of your homies is probably locked up.
Mm-hmm.
And like, basically my question is, how do you stay out of trouble? Like, what do you do to stay out of trouble?
I stay in the booth.
Stay in the booth. Just stay in the booth.
Right.
So we're going to get into the last song, but I want you to kick it to the last song. It's I Am.
Yeah.
So I want you to tell me about the song, what it's about, the concept behind it. You shot a video for I Am as well, correct?
Yeah.
And what was the concept behind that video?
Honestly, I don't know. It was like another quick video, really, like outside. I just had to do it real quick because I ain't shoot a video in a minute. So I was like, yeah, I gotta shoot a video. So
you think that's the way to go? Just like kind of just keeping your productivity up. Just
yeah, I think you got to keep dropping so they could know you're not playing with this.
That's
shit.
A note from NBA Youngboy because he stay dropping, and I think in order to stay relevant because of the day and age that we live in,
mm-hmm.
people want content. If you miss like a little while, people forget about you.
Yeah, I mean, if you nice, like, they gonna always remember your music and want you to keep dropping. Like my man Moolah, like, you know, he don't never drop, but they always calling him. Like, they always on his back. So, I mean, like, if you nice, they gonna always want you to drop.
So let the work speak for itself.
Yeah, basically.
All right, so we're gonna get into I Am real quick.
Go crazy, AG. I had to tell these pussy niggas that I'm not one of them. You ain't one of my kin, I ain't here to pretend. I been running around the trenches with some gangsters and tents. I got money on my head, but I be moving like them. See the snake in the grass, I never let it come in. Ain't no in between the beef, we knock your head for that yen. You can post up on that block, you better slide for your mans. Niggas locked in the pen, you never seen it for 10. 25 with my brother got, that shit be hurtin'. Smoking on this bun, I pop a perk, that shit be working. The members you got up in your section, snitching, they ain't purging. I told my niggas I'ma go and get it, that's for certain. B.O.I. riding in a 45, they know I'm on it. 45 up in my hand, I'm shooting like I was a hornet. See him and now he gone, this gangster shit been waiting for him. Told him not to speak up on it, now he gotta sleep with him. We might slide up on your block like we got nothing to do. This man look dude, I guarantee they making the news. I think these niggas got me confused, I stay with my tools. Strictly banging, never talking like my life is on mute. What do you do when most these niggas hating on you? Stay in the booth and stack up all my money that's blue. I ain't into all that dissing, I'ma pull up on you. I done see some killers switch and start to telling on dudes. Telling a few, them niggas start to telling the truth. So the Jakes, where we at, how you telling the crew? I ain't into all that switching, nigga. Niggas, bitches, niggas always dissing and then that rapping, they bitches, nigga. I told my brother that I got him. He ain't gotta pay me back because I love him and I'm solid. I been in the fucking booth just spitting all this fucking knowledge. I been smoking on this dope, I'm smoking on this fucking chronic. I am, nigga. I am. The members you got up in your section snitching, they ain't purging. I told my niggas I'ma go and get it, that's for certain.
That was DTB I Am. You making my job like easy today. Like I can't even be like I don't like none of this. I literally liked every track that you played, but I do want to ask you real quick.
Yeah.
Because you just talking about snitching in the song. Yeah. Snitching ain't purging. You feel like it's a lot of dirt in the game out here?
Yeah. It's a lot of snitching out here, that's a fact. It's a lot of niggas going to jail, so I know it's a lot of snitching.
Somebody saying something. Like, what's your feeling like with snitching? I heard you say it's not purging. Do you feel like, say if I'm not involved in street life, right? Mm-hmm. And I see something and I say something, am I a snitch?
No.
So what is snitching? Who is snitching? Like, who is that word linked to?
Yeah, like, a snitching is like, if you want to say that, I'll tell him that story.
What happened?
I'll tell him that story, yeah.
Go ahead.
They asked me if I would call the police if I seen a guy snatching some kids up and he just drove away at the school.
What are you doing?
I told them what I would do. I'm gonna make sure those kids are safe.
Okay.
But if it get out of my hands, I'm gonna have somebody else call police. Me personally, I'm not gonna call the police.
Okay.
Because I have bad energy. They're not gonna come for me fast. So I will have somebody else at that school or something call police.
You would tell the people like, yo, something happened, but I'm out of it.
I'm not calling police.
Okay.
I told my friend, he'd say, I'm calling police off the rip. I'm like, man.
It's kids.
Yeah.
But you just...
My first instinct is to go get them myself.
Okay. Okay.
Like that, man.
But you ain't just letting the kids just
Hell no,
taken.
hell no, man. What you doing?
All right. So at least you're gonna try to stop it.
Yeah, hell no. I ain't gonna let nobody
But
take no
you just
kid.
feel like talking to the police, period, like calling the police, period, is just like
I really
for
ain't got-
you is a
I really ain't got no reason to call them because at first they're not coming fast at all for me at all. And I know black man and two is like
I already know.
fucking with police is that's just not that. Like, yeah.
So we'll move from snitching. What do you think sets you apart from all the other artists out?
Like period.
Mhm.
I don't know. I think I'm just different. Like y'all never seen me. Like y'all never seen a nigga like me. I'm not lying in these raps and none of that. Like and this shit coming straight off the top.
There's a lot of cap going on.
Yeah, these niggas be lying. I mean, some niggas like, if you talk about money all day and you got a little bit of money, I understand that. If you talking about that gangster shit, these niggas is not that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you should either live or see.
Yeah.
That's what you believe. Live or see what you talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just because if I came out with a gangster rap, that might be why you should I could be a gangster.
It's gonna be like unbelievable.
He said it's unbelievable for me being a gangster.
But it's not like it can't be fire though.
Yeah, and I think that's a lot of times what happens. Like people have hot stuff, but they're not really who they say they are.
Mm-hmm.
So when they pressed, now it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's funny. So in 5 years from now, where do you see yourself?
Oh, the biggest rapper in the world.
Touring?
Torn, for sure.
What's like, if you could say a tour, like a big extravaganza that you would want to headline or do, what would it be?
What you mean, like?
Like your own tour, Rolling Loud, like.
Yeah, like Rolling Loud. I'm liking that. I like how them shits be looking.
You gonna jump in the crowd? You gonna get it crazy? What you see is how you see yourself on the stage.
Nah, I ain't jumping in the crowd. I see Stunna them niggas jumping in the crowd.
Oh, they be bugging, yeah.
Yeah, I ain't jumping in the crowd, but I'm gonna go down there and holler at them, though.
Okay,
I ain't gonna not fuck with them. I'm gonna pull up on them, grab their phone, Snapchat with them.
Okay, that's cool. That's more you. That's more you. That's more you. But I really want to thank you for sitting down with me, having this conversation. Make sure y'all go stream Better. Available on all platforms, correct?
Mm-hmm. Every platform, it's up to my boy Magic. You know what I'm saying?
All platforms. We saying all platforms. So shout out your social. Shout out whoever you want to shout out.
Yeah, DTB season on everything, basically.
That's it. See, he's so calm and cool. It's just like, well, again, thank you. And make sure you guys like and subscribe to our YouTube page. That's Only Way Out Podcast. Same thing on IG. And remember, if you're not keeping it real, you're not keeping it a buck. We out of here.